Hey, what's up, guys? I'm sure you're wondering why the video is so late today. I'm sure if you were one of the suckers who bought Xenoverse 2 on PC, like I did, or rather, Apothecary 2 was nice enough to give me a copy. You know that forum has been in a state of emergency pretty much all day. The past few days, actually. Uh, there's been some stuff that's been found out. Apparently, the game just has it. There's a high chance that it may be all the issues are caused by a memory leak, and I'm actually pretty sure that's the case because I was on the phone with my friend on Saturday. I was not streaming or recording. I was just playing the game. Uh, I had the game crash on me. It actually crashed XSplit and it messed with my Chrome tabs, and my computer was very slow for a couple minutes because I'm assuming that it was taking a long time to free up that memory again. It's pretty worrying that they have not even mentioned anything about the memory leak at all. I have a feeling that's why I'm getting stuttering. Other people have said that it's messed with their computer. Some people have even said it. One person on Reddit even said that it messed with his the memory leak messed with his computer so bad that he had to restart his computer several times to get it to recognize his GPU. So I'm sure it goes without saying that I'm not going to be playing that until the patch. And if the patch doesn't fix it, then I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I'm honestly a little stressed out. Only reason I got it on PC was because I had my character from the first one, and you get some pretty nice bonuses for transferring your character. But now I'm basically stuck with a coaster because I already played it for over 2 hours, so I can't really refund it in that case. And B, even if they did give me a refund, they have done stuff like that in the past. They did it for No Man's Sky and Batman Arkham Knight, which are like the last two broken big name PC ports. I bought it from an external site, so I'm basically stuck with a coaster right now. Just reading about the memory leaks and stuff just makes me not want to play it at all. And it's really unfortunate. I really wanted to put out guides for it and stuff. I don't really know too much about the Xenoverse community. I have been watching a bunch of streams the past few days because I've been bored waiting for it to be fixed, but I can't really promise if I can do anything with it right now. The memory leak has been painfully obvious. Pretty much every time I close the game, if it's open for about an hour, my computer takes a long time to recover. It's like worse than like a memory leaked Chrome. So, kind of just kind of biding my time right now, hoping that it will be fixed. Now, I do have the funds to get it on PS4, but I'm going to wait for a few patches and see if they fix it. I mean, I know that the game sold like crazy. Their day one sales are probably through the roof, so it is in their best interest to fix it, but the game just shipped with so many bugs that it's anyone's guess when or if they will be able to fix it in a timely manner. We don't even know what this patch is going to contain. A lot of people estimate that it's being delayed right now and they haven't said anything is because they're trying to put more in the patch than what they initially planned, because there's a giant, like, I think it's like 100 pages at this point of people complaining about a bunch of issues. Someone from the community was nice enough to compile all the problems, and I actually brought up the memory leak issue, and I thought it was just my computer. I don't have the best video card. I thought that maybe it was just my video card, but other people are saying that it's been jacking up both their CPU and GPU and RAM usages to like crazy numbers that would be more on par with like rendering a video or something. Like when I render like compilation videos, like the stuff that I've done for Muso and Basara, like my computer is pretty taxed at that time because it's rendering a 720p 60 fps video. That's the kind of load that my computer has been under. Other people have been reporting that too. So I'm kind of just in a rock and a hard place right now. There's not really much I can do about it. I know people wanted content for that game, and I was interested in playing it. I do like the balance changes that they made. It's cool that there's no more boss super armor. Playing a melee class is like 1,000 times more viable in this one. And the last one, you remember I did a bunch of guides and stuff. A lot of it was just workarounds. There was the fighting pose K and jacking up your health and stuff like that allowed you to just tank through it. But you obviously weren't intended to play like that. This one seems to be much better balanced. I'm only 5 hours in, so I can't really give a review on it or anything. But for now, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow's video, if they actually get out the patch and it does fix the issues that I'm having with it, it stops crashing and it stops memory leaking, and then I can continue to play. But for now, we're going to play this. Now this port still has some issues, but I can't really comment on those because I don't have the experience. I only do port reviews when I have ample experience with the game to actually notice and report on the issues accurately, which is why I've done so many Vita port reviews, because most of the ports on the Vita I've played extensively, and if I hadn't, by the time that I did them, I had already beaten the game at least once, and I could tell the differences. But with this, I don't think I've ever actually played this game before. I may have played it. I have a friend who's a big cave shmup junkie, and I think he brought it over to our apartment a couple times, like many years ago. But I don't have any experience with it. A lot of people have been saying that the slowdown is incorrect in some places. Sometimes the slowdown's there when it's not supposed to be, and then in places where the slowdown is supposed to be there, it's not. One of the issues I have is that the controller mapping is screwed up. It's the very same problem I had with Mushihime-sama, where you just can't use your start button. Certain buttons can't be mapped. It has been preventing me from playing this, but I got gifted this from a friend who I'm going to be working with. The final thing I had to announce is I bought the Humble Bundle Gems bundle, or rather the Humble Gems bundle, just earlier today with my Patreon funds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give those out along with the Blood Ally Reborn keys at a later date, probably on the weekend. I mean, if they don't fix Dragon Ball, then I don't really have a whole lot to play right now aside from random backlog stuff, which I'm not terribly interested in. So we'll shoot for this weekend. I'd like to give out all that stuff. The other thing I'd like to do at some point, I don't think it will be on the same day as the giveaway. The giveaway is more of a thank you to you guys for putting up with how lackluster things have been, more than me trying to raise funds for a computer upgrade. At some point, I'll be trying to fund a new video card. Apparently, the 1050 Ti is like right up my alley, both in terms of the price point and just how the power for it is just about what I need. I don't really need anything more than 4 gigs of RAM. The only thing that I've had any problems with at all has been Xenoverse, and like I said, there's been people that have been reporting problems with the memory leaking and crashing and stuff that have like exponentially better computers than I have. So it's not something that I would be doing for Xenoverse. Xenoverse is not the kind of game that I would upgrade my computer for, but I could tell probably with the next batch of console ports, that I'll probably will need it at some point. So maybe on Saturday we'll talk about that. But for now, I'm just going to go through a credit of this, because there's not much else to do right now. I was really hoping to kind of sit down and play a bunch of Xenoverse, but it's honestly not worth doing that at this time. I mean, you know what's bad? When people with 32 gigs of RAM and like high-end video cards that can run like AAA open-world games at over 60 FPS are reporting problems with crashing, frame rate, stuttering, and memory leaks. It's like, you know that it's not your computer at that point. And even if it is, you kind of want to wait for a patch and see if they'll optimize it further. So I'm just going to go through one credit here. I don't think I commented in my other videos, but if you know my history with shmups, I always pick the ship with the highest power with the smallest attacks. Go with this one. Those credits probably not going to be as long as my announcement. I'm actually getting some screen sharing right now, so I'm going to fix that. I'm not sure what they're going to do after this port. It seems like what they're doing now is they're mostly porting over their stuff that was on the Xbox 360. Because obviously the Xbox 360 is well on its way out at this point, and I think they want to preserve the game so that more people can play them. I know that the prices on the 360 ports that he did, like Mushihime-sama Atari, most of the DoDonPachi games, Decimal and stuff like that, the prices are rising. They want to make them more accessible. I hope that they'll do Escalated 2 at some point. I don't think I ever played that on the channel. I might have a very long time. That's probably my favorite game that they've made. I actually got pretty decent at that game. I think I could get about halfway on one credit. I would love for them to do that. But I haven't been said anything about their I said, I'm not at the skill level or time played with the game to like actually notice what they've changed, like what the inaccuracies are. Super Star Wars was kind of a fun port review for me to do because I played that game a lot as a kid. And I could tell right away that the slowdown was pretty much non-existent. That's why I was able to report on a game like that, but with this, oh, I can go off. Credit's probably not going to last much longer. I think I've only gotten like level 3 on this. Been kind of waiting for them to fix the controller mapping so that I can actually have a setup that I want to use right now. I'm kind of using the attachment one and the start button on the stick, face button. Pretty awkward. 用意はよろしいですか? If you've never played these games before, I'm sure you're wondering why it's slowing down. No, Dragon Ball Xenoverse did not screw up my computer that badly. Actually, the slowdown is intentional. Apparently, according to the people who are like those of these, part of it was intentional, and part of it was other things. They used the same arcade hardware for a pretty long time. I think from like the Hime-sama all the way to the latest game they did. I think it was DoDonPachi Side Hojo, which does not have any kind of international distribution. I'm sure they'll put that on Steam at some point. So the people who have played the arcade and 360 ports are talking about the accuracy because they know exactly when the slowdown is supposed to occur. I have played Cave, they do have pretty good support. A lot of people have been concerned that there's still issues with stuff like Death Smile and Hime-sama have not been fixed yet, but according to them, they want to go back and fix those games once they're done with this one. This is their newest title, and they're still selling it at base price. So they want to fix this one first. Hopefully they'll fix those problems. Because Hime-sama, I used to play a lot. I wanted to play that game more, but the controller issues kind of prevented me from taking it. I'm not sure what other issues that phone has, but from what I understand, they haven't been fixed. But I guess kind of a slippery slope recording a game like this because some of the slowdown was intentional and some of it wasn't, and they're trying to emulate very old hardware. And on a game like this, you know, the people who buy these ports, like the people who aren't me, the people who are like the equivalent of me on like a bizarre game, like they know all the inaccuracies, like down to the pixels. And it's like almost impossible to get into that point because of how complicated it is for them to fix it. It's gotta be stressful to play these. It's not like other stuff where there's like a mild inaccuracy here, unless there's a speed button or something. This, lots of people have been complaining about all the problems. I'll probably credit review this on stream later on, but I'm just going to do one credit now because I already talked quite a bit in the reading. I don't think I've ever once seen like an actual non-Makuchu on anything. I've once seen a couple arcade games, but this genre is definitely not one. They fix the issues. Play this on novice or something. Well, that's good enough for today. I think that's about the farthest I've gotten on 1 credit despite all the sloppiness. So that's what's going on. If you want to look at post-apocalyptic chaos, you can look at the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Steam forums right now. People are going crazy waiting for the patch. The community has been pretty hostile. I mean, there's been a lot of people reporting the same issues that I'm having with the stuttering and stuff, and people are telling them to get a better computer and stuff like that. And for a while, I thought those people were telling the truth, but then I go on Reddit, and people are saying, hey, I've got this 980 Ti and like 32 gigs of RAM and an i7, and it's still stuttering. So it's not the kind of thing that I would go out and plunk $150 on a new video card for. I hope that it will be fixed. In the event that it doesn't, worst case scenario is I'm stuck with a coaster, and I'll just get the PS4 version. So I'm just going to have to wait and see. I'll probably be playing random stuff like this in the meantime until they either come to a solution or they put out a bunch of patches and it's still giving me the same problem. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace.